Morning, everybody. I am getting Ella some breakfast this morning. While it's on my mind, I want to talk to you guys real quick about something. I don't know what I want to give her. I'm trying to look at some of the baby food she likes for breakfast. We'll do this one. It's an appleberry and oatmeal mix, or mixed cereal. She likes this one. So my husband and I were talking, and we have so much to do at this home, like a lot of projects and a lot of stuff that we want redone. So pretty much whatever we're making financially, obviously not including like bills or necessities or whatever, any extra money that we have, we want to invest back into the house. Whether it's buying drywall, which I'm really excited, by the way. Quick update about the kitchen. All of the piping is fixed in the corner, which was the original berth. And there's a, you won't be able to see it, but there's like a little, I don't even know what to call it. It's in the ceiling, but you can access pipe in there. That's where the pipe had burst. So all the insulation had gotten ruined in there. So all that is fixed, cleaned out, air dried, dried, all that stuff. So that's totally fixed. Our next project in this kitchen, which my husband's gonna come home and work on, is we need to do plumbing for the shower, because there'll be a stand-up shower, and then my washer and dryer will be standing up next to the shower. So he has to do all of that plumbing, which is fine. He'll do that when he gets home. So we've been talking, and we're like, we want to invest anything that we're not saving or having to spend on our house. So I said, okay, well, I want to do the same thing. I give myself $50 a week to spend on whatever, including gas. So, gas, which I don't have to buy every week, but I can either buy makeup or shoes or clothes or buy something for Ella or whatever. So I was talking to him today, and I said, listen, T, I said, I really want to invest my money as well. I used to get $110 every week to spend on whatever, but I said, you know what, take 60 of it, more than half, take 60 of it and put it into our savings. Put it towards whatever we need down the road, whether we have another break or we need a big appliance, whatever, just take it. So now I limited myself to 50 a week. So I said, I want to invest in the house as well, but in a different way, because I said, you're already buying drywall and paint and all that stuff. I said, I don't even know what to buy in the first place. So really, I decorate rooms, you know what I mean? Like, he won't decorate it. He'll just paint it and then put the floor down. Totally bare. Up to me to decorate. So I said, can I take my 50 every week and put it towards decorations? Like, am I allowed to purify the house with the money that I want? And I like to talk to my husband too, because we like to try to use our money as smart as we can, and I wanted his opinion. Is that a good idea, or should I be investing in something else? Like, it doesn't even have to be like decorations, like these soaps, you know what I mean? Like, if I'm running low on soaps, I can go out and buy soaps, and towels. If we need new towels, I can buy towels. So that's what I was asking him. Being married, you just want to make sure it's okay with your partner and you're working together, not against each other. So he said that he thought that was a good idea, because I was going to spend that money anyways, and to be honest, probably on something stupid. And I really don't need any more makeup at the moment. If something else comes out that I really want, then sure, but I don't need to go out and buy makeup. So every week I'll be able to go out and either save up for a piece of furniture that I might see, or just get small decorations. So I'm excited. So I just want to let you know that there'll probably be like a quick video every maybe Friday or Saturday, I'm thinking, called like Operation Home Improvement or something like that, where I show you what I get every week to improve my house, and not like to brag and be like, oh, like, look all this stuff I got. No, just like, I want you guys to be a part of it and see, like, take a look around. You guys are here in the worst part of my home right now. Like, it's awful, but you will see it all come together with me on camera. So I didn't want to leave anything out. Anyways, I'm gonna go feed Ella and get my day started. Oh my God. I am so upset at me right now. Oh my God. I just freaking Every time I put, oh my god, I'm actually really heartbroken right now. Every time I put my vlogs up on my computer, I delete them off my phone. I'm such a freaking idiot. I thought I put them on my computer because oh my god. Yesterday's vlog is totally gone. It was such a good vlog too. I am so heartbroken right now. Hey, baby. I'm so upset because oh, man. There was so much to it. I'm so upset at myself right now. This is the first time that this has ever happened, and I'm so upset at it. I'm so upset. Oh, man. And it was really, really cute because I got some really good footage of her cracking up yesterday, too. That's honestly what I'm most upset about losing, is like the footage with her, because it was so funny. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm gonna have to send out a tweet this morning and let you guys know. I'm such an idiot. I will never do that again. And I've always been scared about like deleting my videos and stuff. I was always so anal about it. But for whatever reason, I thought I already had it on my computer. Hi, baby, here. And this was paint from yesterday. So I guess a quick recap, because I'm a freaking idiot. So I went to Hobby Lobby yesterday. I got a couple things while I was there. I'm going again today with what I was just explaining. I put up a few new things in my bedroom. I guess I can show you guys that because you're not going to see it now. I repainted the porch. Oh, it's just such a good vlog. I was so excited to get it up. I'm sorry. I don't want to like, oh, I'm so mad. Alright, well, I guess I'll finish feeding Ella and then I'll go up and show you guys what I had gotten yesterday, or like what I decorated yesterday, because you won't see it now. I filmed a haul, but I was so mad at myself. I'm such an idiot. I really am. My balcony porch. We want to repaint it. We want to do like this part black, but the rest of it's going to be white. So I have my white paint. So we're going to go out and get started. But this is the before. I'm a damn mess, but I got a lot done with the porch. Of course, I still have a lot of detail and a lot of the front of it that you don't see, but it's looking a lot better than it did. I'm just totally out of paint, like completely, so I'm gonna go get some more, but then I gotta go get my daughter. So today is turning into a super stressful day. I am breaking out. It's probably because it's almost that time of the month, a little bit too TMI, but I am just like not having a good day, so I'm like, that's it, I'm pulling into Barnes & Nobles, I'm getting me a pop head because they make me feel better, so let's go get us a pop head. So I got myself a pop head. So you are not going to see who I got though until my first pop heads collection, because I've already shown you too much. Feel better. No, we're heading to go get lunch now, and then we're gonna head home. I was gonna go to Hobby Lobby, but I think I'm gonna hold off on it on this week because I did already get stuff. So we'll start the whole home improvement once a week haul next week, which is fine, whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm just like, it's so hot. Like today has to be the hottest day of the summer by far. High 90s, no doubt. Like I am dying. Actually, okay, it's only 91, but it feels like I was like, oh, I have a temperature thing in my car. It's only 91, which it doesn't feel like it's 91. It feels like death and torture, and this car is getting in front of me, so you better hurry up. I feel like maybe it's just, well, you can cut me off without my permission. I'm gonna, oh my god, maybe it's just, guys, It's probably because it's Saturday and the road that I'm on is like the busiest road in my town. Like, it's the main road. It's where a lot of things are. But everybody is cutting me off. And I can only have patience for so long before I'm like, okay, I have the right of way. Like, can you let me... Okay. Let's get you back up there. Perfect example. There's a red light up here that I'm sitting at right now. And where I stopped, someone was trying to get out and take a left. So to go in front of me. So because it was a red light and there was already a line of cars all the way to where the guy was trying to get out in front of me, I was like, all right, whatever, like, you can go. Are you kidding me? I'm going to slap the shit out of somebody. I really am. Today is just one of those days. It all started with the vlog this morning. It just keeps going downhill. If this falls one more time, I'll just continue it at home. So I let the one guy go in front of me. Now I have a green light at this point. Like, I can start going. So he goes. Then the person behind him decides, wow, now would be a great time to go. Then the person behind him, I was like, oh, I didn't let all three of you go. I hate that. I hate that, hate that, hate that. It's like, I didn't wave you all on. I waved the first guy on because I didn't have a choice. Like, it's just super annoying. And she just lost her toy, so I'm just waiting any second for her to start crying. Did she? Yeah. She did. Okay, we'll talk at home. So we are just hanging out watching some YouTube videos on the TV. I'm watching some girl right now. I don't even know. Kenzie Films. Have you ever heard of her? I don't know. Literally, I was just on YouTube. Well, Netflix. No. I was on my Xbox on YouTube, and I was just kind of going, like, the only way that I would search videos is through suggested videos, and I love, like, ranty type of videos. I don't know why. But I'm watching some girl right now because it's the worst nail salon ever, so just watching her, and it's pretty good. But I kind of wanted to go to Michael's, take a quick trip to Michael's, because a while ago I saw a DIY, like, fake septum nose ring. And I don't know if you guys know, but I had wanted one for a really, really long time. But after my whole belly button piercing, which is a whole, like, story in itself. It's a whole story in itself. I'll explain that story actually in a moment. But, oh yeah, all the paint. After the whole belly button piercing thing, I was really, really scared to get a piercing. So really quick, let me just explain and then I'll go back to the belly button. So I want to go to Michael's and get some wire that I need to make a fake one and just see how I like it. Maybe I'll wear it sometimes, maybe not. That's that. Belly button story. I've never shared you guys with this, and it's not long enough to make like a whole video out of it, so I'll just say it in this vlog. Hi, baby. Is that your Papa Jackie? It's, like I said earlier, it's so hot. I didn't even put her in clothes today. Like, if I could go out naked, I would. So, my belly button piercing. So I don't have it anymore because after, you know, like during my pregnancy, my belly was obviously stretching, so I didn't want to rip, or that's an awful way to describe it, but I didn't want to get ruined or whatever. So I was really disappointed about that too because it took so much for me to get it done. So in high school, I had wanted it for a really, really long time, and I like the stud ones. No offense to anyone that wears like dangly ones, but it's just not for me. I don't like I like really small dangles, or I like the stud ones. So I really, really wanted to get it, but I never had the guts to get it done. And this girl I knew that came into class, and she's like, she was talking to some of her friends, but I just overheard it. And she's like, oh, I just got my belly button pierced, and I overheard her. So I was like, can I just ask you, like, how was it? Because I've been wanting to get mine done. So she was explaining to me, and she's like, oh, it's not bad, blah, blah, blah. And so I'm like, all right, that's it. Tomorrow, or I think I actually did it that day, because the thing with me is if I want something done and I finally am like, I'm going to do it, I have to do it that day. And that's what happened with this tattoo. Is like, I've wanted it done for so long that I was like, I have to get it done. Something wet just dripped on my foot. Was it this? I don't know, she peed on me or... Oh no, okay. I was like, something wet. Well, actually, it was cold, so that would make sense. That's not pee. Um, so I had decided to go get my belly button pierced. Now, I went to this store in the mall, which a lot of people said, like, don't go there. It's kind of sketchy, whatever. I didn't really care. Like, to me, like, a place was a place. As long as they were clean and, you know, sanitize their stuff, then whatever. You know, I mean, you can only really pierce it one way. How can you screw that one up? Well, I'll tell you how they can screw that up. So, I finally decided to go, and I was with my boyfriend at the time, not my husband, a different boyfriend, actually the boyfriend before my husband. And we were waiting, and at the time, I think I was 17, so I needed parental permission, so my mom had to come in and sign something. So I'm waiting for my mom to come, and I am so nervous at this point. They had you, like, sit in a chair before, like, because I was just waiting, so they had me sit in this chair outside of the room that they were going to do it in, and my legs were shaking. I was so scared. I actually almost ended up walking out because I was so scared to get back here. No, you know you're not supposed to play over there. I was so scared. I almost walked out. Right before I almost walked out, my mom came. Hi, baby. You see yourself? Look. Right before I walked out, my mom came in. So I was like, okay, well, she just came all the way here. It's time to commit. You just put, no, that. I have to commit. So, you know, they're having me sign all these papers and whatever, like pay beforehand, all this stuff. And they were explaining to me, they're like, okay, like, we can't just use any old ring. You have to use this first ring for a while because it has a longer bar, and like it'll give you more space for the piercing to heal. So I'm like, whatever. Like, that wasn't a big deal to me at all. So I go into a room and I'm having a heart attack. Like, whenever I get super worked up, I break out in hives. So if you ever see me really worked up and I have hives, like, you know I'm worked up. So I'm breaking out in hives and I'm so nervous, and I had a girl, because the guy who like owned the place was like, either I can do it or we have a female. Baby, no. Hang on one sec. She keeps trying to get into something she knows she's not supposed to have, and she's getting mad at me. So he's like, okay, so I can either do it, or if you're more comfortable with a girl, then I can have one of our female employees do it. So I'm like, okay, can I just have the girl? I don't know. It just felt more comfortable to me. I don't know why. Plus, the guy was kind of creepy. Like, I didn't feel totally comfortable with him. Baby, come here. I got your cookie. So, this story is turning out way too long. So, I go inside the room with this girl, and she can tell that I'm nervous, and she's like, are you sure you want to do it? Are you sure? You sure? Like, yeah, I'm sure I'm going to do it. Like, I know I'm a nervous wreck right now, but I really want to get this done. So she's like, all right. So first they had me stand up so they can mark my belly with a marker to see where they want it pierced, make sure it's not too low or too much skin, whatever. So even as she's marking my belly button with a marker, I'm panicking. I'm like, are you not going to stick it in right now, are you? She's like, no. She's like, I'm just marking where the thing's going through. She wasn't very friendly. So I'm like, okay, like, that's fine. And then they had me lie down on this, like, gurney type of thing. And she's like, do you want to see, you know, the needle or whatever? Will it make you more comfortable? And I'm like, hell no. I don't want to see that thing before or after or ever again in my life. Like, no, thank you. So she's like, okay, so I'm lying down and I am freaking out. I'm grabbing my boyfriend's hand at the time, almost like I'm giving birth. I'm like grabbing it. I'm so scared. What I didn't know going into getting your belly button piercing is that it's a gauge and it's not just like a regular ear piercing, which I honestly thought it was. I don't know why, but I thought it was. So they clamp your belly button as well. Like, they have a little clamp to hold the skin. I'm like getting so woozy talking about this. What? What are you getting mad about? I honestly think she's getting tired. Bob, what's the matter? Can I finish my story? So she clamps my belly button, which frickin' hurt. Like, that clamp hurt. Honestly, the piercing and the clamp were pretty tied for pain. Hi. Baby, what's the matter? Are you getting tired? Or you just want to be on camera? So she clamps it or whatever. Now it's time. Papa, what's the matter? I'm gonna go put her down for a nap. I'll be right back. God, she was so mad when I put her down. I don't know why. She's never liked. She like threw a fit when I put her in her crib. I always put her down with like more milk and stuff, and it's our usual time for her to go down to bed, and she was rubbing her eyes and stuff, and I was like, but as soon as I put her in the crib, she started having a fit. I'm like, what do I do? I know she's tired, but she's quiet now, and it's only been like a minute or so, so I don't know. I have no idea what just happened. But long story short, oh, is it gonna rain? Long story short, so the girl has me lying down on the gurney type of thing, and she goes to pierce it. Now, I think I made her really, really nervous because she pierced it, but it only went like halfway through. So while it's still in, she had to go like put force behind it a second time to get it through. Oh my God, I can't even explain how bad it hurt. It really, really, really sucked. And I stood up and I felt really, really dizzy. I needed to sit down. I told her, I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. They ended up like sitting me down and getting me like a juice box and stuff. Like, I felt like such a little kid, but it was like, it was so bad. And then after that, like, my boyfriend and I were walking around the mall. My mom had left at this point. As we're walking, I'm like, I'm starting to get kind of dizzy again. So then we had to sit down, and we ended up leaving after that because I was just really, really dizzy and like sick to my stomach. And the girl, I never saw her there again. I honestly think I really scared the crap. I told you, I deleted yesterday's vlog. I was really upset about that. So we're going outside because we're going to look at building a garden bed around our deck. So we're going to go... No, I have it facing me. I have it facing me. I don't look pretty either. I didn't do my makeup today. No. Yeah, so we're going to do a garden bed because we're thinking about like curb appeal and stuff. And we want to get rid of this flower box, but take the flowers and put it in the garden bed. And we have another one of those over here. That's my that freaking dirt pile is so funny. No, I'm kidding. This thing. We want to put that in the garden bed as well. But we need to figure out where we want the garden bed because that determines where our path will be down the road as well. I said that last time too. So this is where we're thinking. So my deck ends here. So then we're thinking about starting the garden bed about here and then wrapping it. My deck is such a weird shape, so we're going to wrap it around into like this semicircle, so that's going to come into this side of the deck. So the well will be covered by flowers and stuff, so like this, basically this whole section. And then we're going to have a path kind of following the flower bed, so we're starting at the deck and then we're just going straight, and then at this point it would curve to meet with those stairs and then continue over into our driveway. So that's our plan. So right now we're just kind of give you a bigger view of it, so that would all be garden bed. So big project, but one thing at a time. But right now we're just gonna go ahead and map out, so when we get a little bit of progress I'll bring you guys back to show you. But did you ever figure out what lived in here? We had a big hole in our stump. Huh? You think it was the skunks?
I don't know. Could be anything. Let's watch. Then I come back to it.
That's upsetting. Okay, see you in a bit. This is kind of what we've got going so far. So you see what I'm talking about? Like this line, past that line will all be dirt and flowers, like soil and flowers. So, okay, my man go. Ooh. He's got dirt all over you. So let me step back a little bit so you can
So you can see what I'm talking about. So all of that would be really big flowers, and I think it'd be beautiful. And then the path would kind of follow. You know what I mean? We'll get rid of the stump, and then yeah, all of these will be moved or getting rid of, because we have so many of them. Look, they line our path, our property and everything. So I don't know.
I am gonna go ahead and end the vlog here, guys. So what we did, we went to Home Depot and got Latin, is it called? That crisscross pattern that you put under porches, because all of ours broke. So we got some new one of those. So TJ's putting them up now. There's no way he'll finish tonight at all. It's super dark out already, but we got that going, so soon we'll be able to start the flower bed. But again, I'm really sorry about yesterday's vlog. I'm still beating myself up for it, but I will 100% make sure this one goes up. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.